Hello, all my cruising and travel fans. This is Rob here from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. In today's video, we will be talking all about traveling alone. Yes, traveling solo. What you should and definitely should not be doing when you're traveling alone. But let's get through that introduction so we can talk about this major, important topic. And yeah, let's just dive into that intro so we can talk about it. So here's the intro. And thank you for staying all the way through that intro. Once again, this is Rob here from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Like I mentioned in the introduction, we will be talking all about traveling alone. Yes, traveling solo. What you should and definitely should not be doing. So let's talk all about it. The very first thing about traveling alone is you need to make sure that you are traveling in groups and not wandering off on your own, especially at nighttime. Because if you are with a big group, even if it's with people that you don't even know, because chances are before the end of the night, you will get to know them. And now you're traveling as a group, even though you are a solo traveler. But if you go off on your own, and especially at nighttime, and unfortunately, especially for ladies, but it does also happen for gentlemen too. Sometimes, depending on where you are, some very bad things can definitely happen. So make sure you are traveling in a big, large group so you have limited your resources of anything bad potentially happening. But traveling alone is very fun as you get to see a lot of new places, and maybe you get to try a lot of new things that maybe you may not get to do if you were traveling with a big group or even a little small group, because maybe they may not want to do it, so it'll force you to go off and do it on your own. But traveling alone is definitely one great benefit, that you get to explore this beautiful planet that we live on. Another great thing about it is you get to have the whole entire stateroom to yourself. That's if you're cruising, of course. And there is no set curfew time that you gotta be in, or worrying about waking someone up as you're coming through the door, or saying, hey, I'm going here. But the downside to it is, yes, you kind of do want to let someone know that where you're going, especially if you're going out late at night. But who would let you know if you're traveling alone? But coming in late at night, yeah, you definitely don't want to be waking up anyone. So that's one great benefit. But the downside is, with having the cruise cabin all to yourself, your chances are you're probably going to be paying a double occupancy rate. So it's going to cost you a little bit more than if you just had an extra person in that stateroom with you, where you can actually split that cost. So that is the one pro and con on traveling alone. And we're gonna give you one last one about traveling alone, which is, and like I mentioned, the last one is that we're gonna mention today is you get to pick the destination and when you get to go, because when you want to go may not fit up in line with all the other people that you may want to travel with, especially if it's on a cruise or on a land destination. You may have to travel by plane or train or bus, whatever it may be, however you may get there. But with traveling alone, you get to pick that destination and when you get to go. But the downside is you are traveling it all by yourself. But those are three great benefits and cons about traveling alone. Let us all know what your three or more are inside that comment section down below. And while you're down there, let's not forget to like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, ring that bell notification set all, and share. But I'm gonna wrap up this quick content video. So until next time, I will see you on the high seas and wherever Charles may take us. Until then, bye for now.